Hi Libra, welcome or welcome back. We're doing your tarot and oracle reading. This reading is going to be good for all Libra placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Be sure to check your other placements and only take what resonates, Libra. So we are going to dive into general and love energies for you. And we'll start off with some oracle cards. This is the Astral Oracle just to get some general information and energy. And then we'll dive in with the tarot. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. It is a form of energy transference, and I'm more likely to pick up on your energy. And of course, it does help my channel out. All the information for personal readings will be in the description box and the pinned comment. All right, my beautiful Libras. Libras. I hope you guys are having a beautiful week and had a good Thanksgiving. So we have conjunction coming out, and then we have Aries. It's funny because in my head, I was just thinking about how you guys are preparing to have the South Node leave your sign after about a year and a half with the South Node in the sign of Libra. And of course, that makes the North Node in the sign of Aries. So some of you guys could have Aries placements. You could be connected with an Aries, or there's just a very specific lesson in regards to Aries energy that you're learning right now. With the conjunction card, this could be somebody that you're in a relationship with and you're learning about independence. You're learning about valuing yourself and valuing your individuation from that said partnership or friendship or relationship. You know what? I feel called to get a Keepers of Light Oracle. This is going to be energy that is supportive of you at this time and energy that you can embody. So we have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. That is beautiful. So it feels like to me that your inner voice, your intuition, and your higher self, God and the divine, are trying to speak to you through your connection with yourself. Something about your connection with yourself, your individuation, your individuality, your authenticity, and your movement forward is significant here. And this could be in relation to a relationship in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there's something here. It almost feels like your energy is intertwined with someone or something. So it could also be a job, or it can be a person, place, or thing. But that's really what conjunction energy is. It's the fusing together of two different energies. When we're talking about astrology, it's the fusion of both planetary energies. But when we're talking about tarot, I'm reading more intuitively. So let's dive in here. What deck do I want to use for you, Libras? I kind of want to use this one. So let's see. Actually, we're going to use the sacred symbols for your general, and then we'll use the tarot to clarify. So more general energies for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we have divinity coming out in the reverse. So it's almost like some of you Libras feel like you're a bit disconnected from the divine or from divinity and God right now. This is card number 2. So some of you guys could be life path 2s, or the number 2, or I'm sorry, it's not number 2, it's 20. But because I said that, I take everything as a sign and a synchronicity. Some of you guys could be life path 2s, or the 20th could be like a specific date or a significant date for either like an anniversary or a birthday. Some of you could be 20 years old, or have a 20-year-old child, or connected with somebody that's 20 years old. Oops, cannot shuffle today apparently. When can I ever though? I'm just kidding. Libra. So we have shift coming out. This is card number 9. Some of you guys are life path 9. Next year, 2025, is a universal year 9. So next year could be significant, the year of 2025. But it's almost like you're resistant to some sort of shift or some sort of change in energy. It could be when the South Node leaves your sign, when the South Node leaves the sign of Libra and moves into the sign of Virgo. So it's going to be North Node Pisces, South Node Virgo. But so this could be happening over the next few months, and you're a little bit resistant to some sort of change in your life or some sort of energetic shift. And then we have good fortune, card number 13. So that's a beautiful energy. Good fortune can mean lots of different things, but it's really an abundance card. And abundance can come in many different forms, sizes, and frequencies. It doesn't necessarily have to be financial, although it certainly can be. But I do feel like you're lacking trust, and you're lacking the magic and the significance and the significant amount of power that you hold within something. And this could be in relation to a divine masculine. So you could be lacking trust in a divine masculine specifically in your life, or maybe this is a toxic masculine masculine in your life if their energy is a bit more in the reversed, but it's almost like you're not trusting a situation and you're lacking the magic and the power that you hold over the situation. So let's go ahead and clarify a little bit here. So what is this divinity card in the reverse for my beautiful Libras, my lovely, lovely Libras? Divinity. Okay, so the Lovers card came out. That's interesting. This is my twin flame card. It's, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a twin flame. I use that term twin flame very lightly nowadays just because it's very toxic in the spiritual community, but it is my twin flame card. It's also Gemini energy. I'll get major arcanas at the end of the general portion of the reading. Then we have the Queen of Swords, which fell in the upright, so that's something to take note of as well. I wouldn't be too far off to say that the Queen of Swords is likely you, but it's almost like you are trying to make some sort of logical decision here. You're trying to use the logical part of your brain and not let your heart get involved. But the thing about the queens is the queens are always going to be heart-centered, right? It doesn't matter if you're the queen of air, the queen of fire, the queen of water, or the queen of earth. Queens always have that nurturing, motherly, watery type, empathetic type archetype, right? So even though you are trying to use the logical part of your brain, don't forget that you are a queen and that you do have that divine feminine type energy within you that needs to be integrated into whatever decision this is. And I say decision because that's traditionally what the Lovers card is about. It's about some sort of choice that's in alignment with the divine and God. So it's making sure that you're connected to God and the divine in making this decision. And I feel like you're a bit disconnected. So I don't know if you're feeling disconnected or if this is something like about you needing to reconnect to your spiritual practices or reconnect to God before you make this decision. But I think that's going to help you listen to your intuition as well with the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. There's something here about being strategic and avoiding some sort of tower moment, and also being careful with your words. Remember that your words can really hurt other people. So just being careful not to say things or do things out of spite or anger that could potentially damage a relationship with somebody or potentially damage somebody in general. The Three of Swords wanted to come out here, so this could be involving a heartbreak. I don't know if it's in relation to this Shift card in the reverse. Why is this Shift card here in the reversed? We have the Six of Swords. The Ten of Swords wanted to come out. Yeah, you're in some sort of transitionary phase right now. You're trying to move out of a, you know, the Six of Swords is about moving from choppy water in the one corner of the card into calmer waters. But as you notice, there's two people on the card, just like in the original depiction of the Six of Swords. So it's moving on from something together. And I feel like your energy is a bit resistant with the Shift card in the reversed. So that's just something to take note of. It's almost like you're resisting moving, like you could be addicted to the chaos in a relationship or a situation. Now this could be in work for some of you. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This is not the romance or love portion of the reading. One more. Two more. We have the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. There is something here about remembering something from the past, or the innocence of the past, or the beauty and the love or the emotions that are tied to the past in some way. So for some of you, this is about remembering like your childlike innocence. For some of you, it just came to me. It's like some of you guys have like, what's the term? Seasonal depression, or you get depressed around the time of the holidays. And this is about remembering like the magic and the joy that you felt as a child around this time of year, even if things aren't necessarily the same as they used to be. Things are shifting for you in a positive direction. I think you just need to let go of the resistance. This could also be about remembering the good times within a connection, or remembering how things used to be, not looking at them or remembering them in a bad way though, looking at them in a positive light and looking at them for like the beauty that they brought you at that time and being thankful for that. So just take that part how it resonates, guys. There's some sort of truth that's being revealed to you right now with the Ace of Swords and the Justice card at the bottom of the deck, or some sort of truth that you're wanting to come out of a situation, but I feel like you're resistant to that truth even if it was to come to you. Why is this Good Fortune card here? So we have the Eight of Cups and then the Ace of Cups. Interesting. I don't know if this is in relation to these other cards over here with the Shift card and the Divinity card, both in the reverse, but the Good Fortune, it seems like there's something here that's not emotionally satisfying you, that is significant in your life. It's causing emotional chaos, or it's draining you emotionally, or it's not emotionally satisfying to you at this time. And your good fortune and some sort of new beginning, new energetic beginning, new emotional beginning, and new heartfelt beginning, possibly meeting somebody new for those of you that are looking for a relationship or a partner, or good fortune even just in and of yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be in love. If you guys are looking for a job, I think this is confirmation there too. Some of you guys are in a job that is not emotionally satisfying to you, and by you leaving this place of employment, you know, of course, don't do anything without using your logical, analytical, and what's the word I'm looking for? I cannot think today. Mercury retrograde. Your discernment. Without using your discernment, of course, don't leave a job if you can't financially afford to leave the job. But there's something here about walking away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling you, and that in turn is going to bring in the good fortune of something even bigger and better, and that is going to emotionally satisfy you and bring you joy, success, vitality, and some sort of new beginning of the heart chakra. So that is all I have for the general portion. Libra, as far as major arcanas go, I just have Gemini here, it looks like. And then I have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And that is it for majors and court cards. So we're going to move on to love for you, Libra. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube. I'm at The Cosmic Rose. Personal readings can be found at the link in my bio as per usual, or in the description box and the pinned comment. All right, Libra, so for love, just go ahead and think of your person, past, present, or future. It can be whomever you're thinking of at this moment in time. We're just going to kind of freestyle it. Whatever comes out, comes out. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Feel free to flip and reverse the roles. These are general public readings, so they're not going to resonate with every Libra out there. Remember, I am reading for the Libra collective. That is why I offer personal readings. So, Libra. What do we have for my Librans in love right now? Yeah, there's something here. I'll put those back. There is something here about finding your individuality within a connection and deepening the connection with yourself, finding your willpower, finding your voice, finding your individuality and your authenticity. Libra. So we have the Four of Wands. It's beautiful. That is my 1111 card. You guys could be seeing 1111. I just saw 1211 on my timer. It's also a marriage card. We have the High Priestess, something about listening to your intuition. Some of you guys could be, you know what, I'm not going to speak too soon on that right now. The Two of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Interesting energy coming out here. So it looks like there's some sort of decision that you need to make in regards to a romantic partnership or somebody that you're involved with romantically. For a lot of you, I feel like this is somebody you've either been involved with or are currently involved with. It doesn't really give me an energy, although we do have the High Priestess here, which sometimes can be a single energy. So some of you guys are separated from this person. This could be a person that you were married with or had a long-term relationship with or are kind of on and off with. But there's some sort of decision that needs to be made from your intuition with the Two of Wands and the High Priestess here. Now, the Seven of Swords came out. We're going to have to clarify, but the Seven of Swords is usually lying, cheating, stealing. It's one of the sneakiest and most deceptive cards in the deck next to the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Lovers card, the Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor card. Interesting. So that's Aries energy. We do have heavy Aries energy coming out here because we had the Aries in the Oracle. And then we have my Twin Flame card, but it's a soul contract nonetheless. And it's a soul contract that you're hoping to have an equal exchange of energy with. So at some point during this relationship, you could have felt like this person didn't give as much as you gave in this relationship. And you're hoping for that energy to be reciprocated in some way. Or maybe you possibly lost hope that the energy will be reciprocated. For some of you, you are involved in a connection where there was lying, cheating, stealing, or some sort of deceptive energy. We're going to clarify that because it can also mean strategy sometimes. Two more and then we'll clarify. So we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you feel abandoned, left out on the cold. You feel like lied to, cheated on. You just don't feel like your needs are getting met in some way. And then we have the Justice card. So some of you guys are married to this person and you're thinking about walking away. So you could be thinking about initiating a separation or a divorce, but you keep going back and forth on it. But you're trying to use your willpower in order to do something. I feel like you love this person. There's a lot of marriage energy here. Hierophant with the Knight of Cups and the Five of Swords. But you also feel like you've been stabbed in the back. You've been hurt really badly. It was very painful for you. You could have felt taken advantage of in whatever way, shape, or form that resonates for you, either mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, all of the above. There could have also been a lot of verbal arguments or verbal disputes. But I feel like you're thinking about walking away. Something about eclipse season could be significant here. So this past eclipse season in the early fall, or this coming up eclipse season in the spring could be significant. But we also have the Justice card, which is you, Libra, and that is usually some sort of legal binding matter. So it doesn't necessarily have to be legal, but it's something, usually it's some sort of decision that's being made, or it is in regards to something coming back into balance or equilibrium that's being restored. And a lot of times that is tied to the law. Let's just go ahead and start clarifying. Why is the Four of Wands here? You guys could have a home together or live together. Ten of Pentacles. Something about family could be significant. There could also be financial ties. One more. And the Emperor. Again, heavy Aries energy. Something about the masculine or the divine masculine. I know that all of us have masculine and feminine within us, but something about the masculine energy in their family could be significant. So there could be financial ties also. You guys could live together or have a home together or property together. Sometimes the Ten of Pentacles can be about property, but the masculine energy could have like generational wealth as well, or there's something in regards to like financial ties. Why is this Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles here? So we had the Eight of Swords. Some of you guys feel trapped, even though there was deceptions, lying, cheating, or stealing, possibly because you are married or in a long-term relationship or have a home or property or live together, or there's family ties, you guys have children together, whatever the case may be. Some of you guys feel trapped in this situation and you want to leave because your needs aren't getting met. You feel left out in the cold, abandoned, whether that's physically, emotionally, spiritually, but you feel trapped and you're not really sure what to do, but you're trying to make some sort of decision based on your intuition. We'll get advice in just a moment and major arcanas. I know I talk a little bit fast sometimes, guys. I get that feedback a lot on all of my channels. So if you need to slow me down on YouTube, you can always go to the settings and slow me down. It just kind of the intuitive downloads just come through very fast, and I have to relay them as they come out. So one more for the Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles energy. The Two of Pentacles, yeah, it's causing you to go very back and forth. There could also be a back and forth energy to this connection. So this connection could be very on and off. It could be very roller coaster, like 1 minute it's really good, 1 minute it's terrible. But there's something about a back and forth energy that's significant here. You could also be going back and forth on if you want to continue in this relationship, despite there being lies, lying, cheating, stealing, or feeling left out in the cold or abandoned, or like your needs aren't getting met. You're going back and forth on if you want to try to make this work with this person, but another part of you feels trapped. So it's almost like there's a split in your psyche. I would always recommend for people that feel like a split down the middle in two different aspects of themselves, parts work is very helpful. I would recommend Teal Swan. She has a couple YouTube videos that describe how to do parts work, and it helped me tremendously. So that's just something if you guys are interested. But why is the Justice card here? So the Ace of Cups. It looks like either one or both people want to bring things back into balance, or want to work things out, or want to, bring back a sense of equilibrium in the connection. One more. The Seven of Cups. But there's a bit of confusion or fog, or there's some sort of choice that needs to be made. The Four of Cups, I feel like you're very emotionally dissatisfied. You're feeling very apathetic about where this connection is going. Again, I feel this like major split, and you feel stuck. You're trying to think logically, but you can't help but to think with your heart. And what your heart is actually telling you, even if you're not aware of it, is if it's not emotionally fulfilling you, then walk away, right? I think what's keeping you here is a soul tie or a soul contract to some capacity. And this could stem back many lifetimes. The Six of Cups is oftentimes a card of the past, but if it's not the past from like a past person, then a lot of times it can stem from a past life. And I am picking up past life energy here, especially because you Libras are going through a lot of past life karma right now because of the South Node in your sign, and you have been for the past year and a half. So when it leaves your sign, you guys are going to get a sigh of relief. So there's something here about you figuring out if this soul contract has been completed, if you need to continue you know, if you need to continue in this, if your heart is still in it, or if it's just your mind and your comfort zone that's still in this relationship, or if this is something that you need to fully leave behind. And I can't answer that for you, Libra, because it's going to be different for each and every one of you. What I can tell you is that there is a lot of back and forth energy. And anytime there's back and forth energy, that's how you kind of know that something isn't for you, right? Because you wouldn't want somebody in your life that wasn't sure about you. You wouldn't want to marry somebody that you weren't sure they were going to steal your money, or you weren't sure if they were going to treat you poorly at some point in time. You want to know for sure or for certain that this person is meant to be in your life. And if you're questioning it, then there's your answer. Yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about that. But let's go ahead and get some advice. I do feel like one or both of you wants to work things out and wants to bring things back into balance. I just don't know if you're fully, I just don't see your energy being fully in it. I feel like you're a little bit scared. Ace of Wands. So we have the Death card and the Six of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Interesting. So there is something here. Like I said, Libra, once something is dead, just let it die. Death card is Scorpio energy. So I feel like you're going through a death and rebirth process through this initiation. And I say initiation because the Ace of Wands is here. A lot of times the Ace of Wands can be about a sexual energy. So there could be something here about you rediscovering a sexual energy within yourself. But the Death card being next to the Six of Cups, it's like letting the past die with the past. It's like letting go of past life karma. I feel like this karma feels like lifetimes old. So don't take it if it's not yours. It's only going to be for a select few of you. But it's like letting the past die and letting something new be reborn in its place. It's like a spark of creativity or fun or passion that's birthed in regards to you finally letting something go, you finally letting something die, and you finally being able to experience the death process fully and letting go of all that past life karma. Whew, a little bit of a heavy reading there, Libra, but that is all I have for you, Libra. Personal readings at the link in my bio. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel out. And compassion. So there could be compassion that you need to cultivate at this time to yourself and to others, of course. But that is all I have for you, Libra. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.